Descending further, we entered a black water marsh. Swiftly, like an arrow shot from a bow, a small boat approached us, steered by a solitary pilot who taunted us with a scornful welcome. My guide identified him as Phlegyas and informed him that our presence in the swamp would be brief. Phlegyas, infuriated, mirrored the resentment of one deceived. My guide then descended into the boat, motioning for me to follow. Surprisingly, the boat seemed to bear my weight only upon my entry. As we navigated the lifeless canal, a mired figure confronted us, questioning my untimely arrival. I replied, expressing my transient nature, while he revealed his identity through tears. Displeased, my guide repelled him from the boat, referring to him as a wretched spirit. The surrounding waters were filled with wrathful spirits drowning in slime, and their own rage that brought them to this realm. As we continued, the figure's lamentation echoed in my ears. My guide explained that we were approaching Dis, a city with grave citizens and a large populace. Observing the city from a distance, I noted its vermilion glow, resembling flames. My guide explained that the eternal fire within the city caused the red hue, as visible in this infernal realm. Entering the deep moats surrounding Dis, seemingly fortified with iron walls, we approached a designated entry point. A pilot signaled our disembarkation, and as we approached the gates, a host of angered spirits questioned my intrusion into the realm of the dead. My guide gestured for a private conversation with the spirits, quelling their disdain temporarily. They allowed him to proceed alone, urging me to return along my perilous path. Fearful of permanent exclusion, I implored my guide not to leave me. He reassured me that our passage was secured and promised not to abandon me in the netherworld. He instructed me to wait while he dealt with the adversaries. The gates closed behind him, leaving me in uncertainty. Distressed, I pleaded for his return. My guide emerged, visibly changed, his confidence diminished. He sighed, expressing disappointment at the denial of entry and the closed gates. Addressing my concerns, he assured me that overcoming this challenge was possible, and that their arrogance was not unprecedented. He referred to a past incident at another gate, marked by a dead inscription, and disclosed that someone capable of unlocking the city's gates from within would aid us. Virgil stood still, adopting the attentive stance of someone straining to listen. The black air and heavy fog obstructed our vision, compelling him to rely on senses other than sight. He broke the silence, urging the need to continue the journey. Expressing a desire for aid, his words hinted at a hidden meaning, prompting anxiety within me. The broken phrases and cryptic language left me uneasy. Curiosity led me to inquire about the lowest depths, the abode of those whose pain had only hope severed. Virgil explained that rarely does one undertake the journey we embarked upon. He recounted a previous summoning by the pitiless Erichtho, who compelled him to retrieve a spirit from the circle of Judas. Virgil reassured me of his familiarity with the path, despite the overwhelming stench emanating from the surrounding fen. Suddenly, I witnessed the emergence of the three infernal furies. Threatening to turn me to stone, they invoked the name of Medusa. Virgil, anticipating danger, instructed me to avert my gaze, turning me away from the terror that awaited. A powerful sound, like a tumultuous wind, resonated across the turbid waves. A figure on foot traversed the Styx, causing a mass exodus of over 1,000 souls. Fanning the unctuous air, the celestial being passed through, and with a disdainful look, he opened the gate with a little rod, allowing our entry. With no further words, he departed, leaving us to navigate through the torments and high parapets toward the city, where distress and torment awaited. The sepulchres, scattered with flames, emitted dire laments, revealing the presence of heretics and disciples from various sects buried within.